Okay, shalom. I give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai. Barakat Yahweh, Barakat Yahweh Shai, Barakat Rakakadash. I double honors to our apostles, Great Millstone, elders of GMS, and a citation, peace, and blessings to the hopeful elect, the fellow laborers in this truth of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right. It's not like the devil really cares, but let's read this anyway. Wisconsin Department of Health warns against eating the cannibal sandwich, which I never knew it was a thing until now. A traditional holiday dish in the state. A traditional holiday dish. You know, you wonder why the Lord said, He's going to reject your holidays, your feast days, and this is coming like out the cut. You can imagine what else they're doing. Wisconsin resident, and it's funny how the article actually goes into the consequences. It goes a little bit into it, which you've been warned in the scriptures not to eat blood. You know. Okay, Wisconsin residents are being urged by health officials to pass on eating a traditional holiday dish this year to avoid getting sick. A cannibal sandwich, a cannibal sandwich. And it's kind of funny how they select the name a cannibal, which cannibalism is also a wicked sin punishable by death in the Bible itself. Cannibalism, man, just like I said, it doesn't surprise me the things these people come up with, man, you know, and it's pretty much what's in their heart, what's in their mind is it's going to be acted out. You know, bring Genesis the sixth chapter and five to mind. And the Most High saw that the wickedness of man was great on the earth in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. You know, I had to read that. But anyway, cannibal sandwich, considered a holiday favorite in the state, consists of raw ground beef on bread with sliced onions, salt, and pepper. But eating raw meat is never recommended because of the bacteria it can contain. The Wisconsin Department of Health Services elaborated on its warning in another social media post. All right, time for our annual reminder that there's one holiday tradition you need to pass on: raw meat sandwiches. And there was an account which come up a few years ago. This Edomite, I'm not sure if he was a bodybuilder or not, but it was an Edomite that he was sick for a long time, for months and months, and they never could figure out why. Going to the doctor, he kept going to the doctors. They still never figured out why. This devil ate he literally ate some raw steak, man, some raw steak, some raw beef, just like they have here, and he came back to health. And not that it's saying that it's lawful and to eat it for health, but just show you that these devils, man, is exactly what they are. They're heathens, man. They're devils, man. And the Lord's not dealing with them. He's not working with them, man. You know. So it says, where was I at? Time for our annual reminder that there's one holiday tradition to pass on eating raw sandwiches called tiger meat or cannibal sandwiches. All right. Many Wisconsin families consider them to be a holiday tradition, but eating them poses a threat for salmonella, E. coli, 0157H7, um, Campylobacteria bacter, and Listeria bacteria that can make you sick. And no, it doesn't matter where you buy your beef. I'm kind of curious of what Mr. Do It in the Butt, Johanna, what I'm sure he would justify it himself on how and why you can eat it. I won't be surprised if he's eating raw, you know, um, very rare done steaks. Foods, man, heathens, man. You know, ground beef should always be cooked at an internal temperature, 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Health officials added. Okay, and also there are hundreds of people in the Midwest who are sickened after eating cannibal sandwiches. You know, no duh, really. um, so let's dive into scriptures here. This is Deuteronomy 20:12 and 21. In the place which the Lord thy power hath chosen to put his name, there be too far from thee, then thou shalt kill of the herd and of thy flock, which the Lord hath given thee, and as I have commanded thee, and thou shalt eat in thy gates whatsoever thy soul lusteth after. That's lawful things, man. That's according to the lawful dietary law. Whatsoever doesn't mean anything and everything. Is considered, he's referring to those things that are lawfully uh, able to eat. You know. Okay, it says here, even as the roebuck and the hart is eaten, so thou shalt eat them. The unclean and the clean shall eat of them alike. Only be sure that thou eat not the blood, for the blood is the life, and thou mayest not eat the life with the flesh. You know, and the consequences of eating that blood is um, 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 an example of that adrenochrome that these devils are, you know, you know, pretty much indulging themselves, you know, the adrenochrome of children's blood, you know, um, this blood has, like it's mentioned, the life in, you know, it's that life itself, man. We read about the, the, um, the consequences of drinking blood, man. um, which it didn't mention in the article, Parkinson's disease, you know, which like what that clown Muhammad Ali died of, you know. So blood, man, you know, who wants to be imitating a goddamn vampire? You know, it's like I said, these Edomites, these foolish, simple-minded niggas don't seem to have an issue or a problem with. There's another scripture in Leviticus 3 and 17 as well that um, actually repeats it as well, as far as not eating the blood. All right, but let me continue reading this here. Thou shalt not eat it. Thou shalt pour it upon the earth as water. Thou shalt not eat it, that it may go well with thee and with thy children after thee, when thou shalt do that which is right in the sight of the Lord. Only the holy things which thou hast in thou vows thou shalt take and go unto the place which the Lord shall choose. All right, so again, it repeats itself in the scriptures. You know, now that I mentioned it, let me get it, man. Thought I had it up though, but you know, it's all good. Oops, that's level 3. Okay. It shall be a perpetual statute for your generations throughout all your dwellings, that ye eat neither fat nor blood. All right. Perpetual statutes. Perpetual statutes. Long duration, antiquity, forever, everlasting. So it's okay. You got the picture of that. Perpetual statutes. Statute ordinance. All right. You wonder why this place is gonna get the it's severe punishment that it's gonna get. These people continue to go against the Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai openly, you know, in their minds. Oh man, there's not gonna be no repercussions. There's not gonna be no recompense. That's in their foolish minds, man. You know, they continue to go on, like the scripture said, to seek out your own, not your own understanding. They choose not to listen to order. They choose not to listen to the men of the Lord. So, you know, So, and I mentioned it before. Imagine when all hell breaks loose, and then when all hell breaks loose, the stress level is going to be um, at its peak in everybody, man. You know what the Lord is about to bring upon this wicked ass place, man, America. The stress levels is going to be extremely high, and when stress wakes up in a person's body, it wakes up those hidden things, those diseases and whatever diseases and viruses these people are carrying around. It's going to awaken those things, man. You know, man, we about to see some horrifying things, man. Some horrifying things. You know, the Most High is about to punish the wicked for, he's about to give them their due reward for choosing to disregard his warning and not hearken until his men of the Lord. Most High is about to do something that's going to terrorize these people, man. We about to witness some horror, man, that we can't even speak on it. We come up short just speaking on it, man. You know, thinking these little things like this, you think something like this is small, but man, this is huge. This is serious. This is a serious matter. you know, eating blood, eating blood, man. Anyway, shalom.